back in the day, Cece and Romeo, and like honestly, we're super excited about this. We've got two legends in the studio, and it's only right because we are a legendary station, and we're talking about CL Smooth and Peter Gunz
in the building. What's up? How y'all doing, man?
Thank you for having us. Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to soak this moment in because you know what I'm saying, y'all here on the West Side, we don't get a lot of visits from y'all, man. So it means a lot seeing y'all in this spot. You know what I mean?
It does.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about history of hip hop, y'all are part of that foundation for sure.
Definitely.
Thank you.
You know, so
and everybody in the station is excited. Like seriously,
we're
they're like,
excited.
"What?
This is a bucket list.
What? What? You what? CL Smooth, Peter Gunz? Wait, what?
Yeah, we excited, man. We excited to be here. You know, we love it over here, man. I've been coming out here for years. I have two daughters here, so I'm always
okay.
Oh, you always in LA?
Yeah.
But let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Odd Couple and how this collaboration happened between you two. I want the exact moment that this was born.
Well, I think we hooked up mutually through managers, and we always were cool with each other. We always had a brotherhood going on, so to work with each other was easy. You know, when you have a personal relationship and you respect somebody that much. So, you know, it was just about collaborating creatively and getting to know each other in that aspect, and it was very easy. You know.
Now, before y'all collaborate, did you guys know each other in passing at all? So that was always. So you admired each other's work from the past.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a fan. Humbly, I'm a fan of CL. So it was when my manager hit me up and was like, "Yo, what you think about doing this collab?" I was like, does he know about it? He really want to do? You know, he wants to do a record with me, so it was dope. You know, and again, you know, keeps you sharp, man. You know, this dude right here is amazing. So it's this project I'm super excited about. I can't wait for the people to hear what we've been doing.
No doubt.
We still got it, baby.
Already know that. And, you know, you think about it. So you've been working in the studio, putting in some work. And, like, what has the movement felt like for you, too? Seeing the progress of this project and seeing it come together. Is it what you thought it was? Is it like, damn, we at a level I didn't think we was going to get to? Like, what was your aspirations on that?
I think it was surprising to see the way we gelled, the way we matched, and the ideas that we came up with, and to hear them come into fruition and gel and maturate, and most of all, be something to contribute to the culture.
Okay.
I love that. Now, you guys I heard you guys were literally in the studio last night. So you guys were in the studio last night. You guys were recording. What is that vibe like when you guys are in the studio together? See, I don't get the privilege of being in the studio with you, so y'all got to paint me a picture because I get really excited. Just the vibe of you two.
It's dope. I mean, you get we have separate rooms that we write in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then we go up and you know the beautiful thing about working with CL, he don't bite his tongue. Yo, Gunz, come on, man. Come on, man. You a little loosey goosey. Let's get this right, you know. And he's right. You know, I've been out for a minute, you know, shooting, doing other stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, getting the pen right back where it need to be, and you know, and sure enough, when he get me on point, it's fire. So it's a dope process. I love it. And from the first song on, it's been dope. And like being called the Odd Couple is perfect. I'm crazy. And he more laid back. You wouldn't even know he's in the room sometimes. Yeah.
Super just chilled, right? And when I saw the Odd Couple, it reminded me of that old show. Do you remember that show, The Odd Couple, back in the day?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is crazy.
That's where we got it from.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
definitely.
because like one was like super clean, one was super messy, but in this case, one's super chill and the other one is just gonna come for you.
It's gonna come for you.
Yeah.
And when I see y'all doing your thing, like we're talking about 3 decades of some music that y'all are a part of, a piece of, right? History. So when you look at music today, does it make you approach the studio sessions a little bit different on the sound or how you want to, what you want to present? Or you still say, you know what, I'm going to use what I've always used and just build on that?
I just keep an open mind. I like to be creative. I think creativity needs to challenge you sometimes. You shouldn't be in the studio and not be unchallenged. So if it's natural and it's just easy, then it might not be something you should be doing. Something's missing in the chemistry and the equation.
That's crazy because I hear when it's easy, that's something you should be doing.
Well, now that's the case, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's you know, it's far few in between. My son Corey, he raps. So when I look at I'm just, sometimes I'm stuck in my ways. Sometimes I have to go and listen and say that's what's going on.
Right.
But even if you say, hey, that's what's going on, that's not the audience that I'm trying to appeal to anyway. I'm not trying to be a drill rapper. I'm not trying to do any of that. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to do what we do and what we bring to the, and just let them know that you can still, inspire others, our peers.
It's about inspiring.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, we had a friend that was literally just here a few minutes ago that represents Death Row, and we were so excited that you guys were coming in. We're like, oh my God, Peter Gunz, see how smooth they're coming in right now. And he's like, you know what? He's like, I would love for you to ask them. And I was like, okay, I'll ask him a question for you. He said, I want to know, how do they feel about the transition of hip hop from, when they started to now? He's like, I'm actually curious about that. And I was like, great question.
Do you feel like it's going in the right direction? Do you feel like it's lost something along the way?
Yeah, I don't want to sound like, like somebody, like angry old rapper,
right?
That. But yeah, some of it is just you have some good music out there. You know what I mean? It's not all bad, but yeah, I'll give you an example. People bring me music and say, "What you think?" My honest opinion is that's trash, garbage. But I have been wrong about some music that popped and some artists that popped, but never in a million years would have thought of it. So I can't call it. So it's not about creativity. It's not about skill. It's not even about great music anymore. It's just what's going on in the moment sometimes. So I just can't call it. And I don't want to say I can't put the whole generation in the box, because there is some good music out there, but I just can't call it no more. But yeah, I mean, of course.
I agree with you, Peter Gunz. It's hard to call, because I've heard some things where I'll be like, oh, that's not going to pop.
Right.
And then I'll turn around and be like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But things are different. Like, if it takes a couple people on TikTok that want to grab hold of that, and then they can make something that we may think they probably would never made it in the record industry back in the day, where you had to do the groundwork,
right.
And it just pops off because it has easy access to everyone.
You know what's funny about that? Not to cut you off.
No worries.
It's become so easy that people I grew up with, that's my age now, I go to my old neighborhood, be like, yo, I'm rapping. I said, my man, you wait till 50 to become a rapper? But I understand he hearing it and saying, if he could do it, I could do it. So it's like that. But see, what's your take on that?
I just think that sometimes you get caught up in the lifestyle of their music rather than their music actually. So when you have this social media, back when we started, there wasn't social media. So now you have the social media where you can expound on their lives, on their money, on their families, on the people they work with. So you have a whole myriad of things that you can look at other than their music. That's why the attention span is so short now, is because you have all these distractions and you have to pick one. So the attention span now is short. It has to be to the point, and that's the whole thing about challenging yourself, is that you can't get caught up in the same things that you like. You have to open your mind and open your creativity to other people's creativity. It's like somebody painting a picture and everybody knowing that they like this picture, and you keep painting it over and over and over and over again. So how many times are they supposed to like it? Until you change and be challenged to paint something else.
Wow.
Right. And you know what? I agree with you, CL, when it comes to the music, because I think it's so easy for us at times. I feel like back when, in the day, there was such a high caliber, you know what I mean? It was very high caliber, and there was so much expected of you. And like you guys said, now with social media, the turnaround is crazy. But sometimes I get caught judging a new artist, not even on their music, but I get caught on what they post. You know what I mean? And sometimes it could be a turnoff, and then their music's a turnoff automatically to me. So I agree with you in the sense of sometimes we just have to let the music be the music,
right.
And put everything else aside.
Exactly.
It's hard as human beings, though.
Yeah,
it is.
It's rough.
It is. It really is.
That's why back in the days, people used to keep their private thoughts to themselves, whether it was politics. You never really heard too many people discuss their religion and politics. You kept that to yourself because it could rub fans the wrong way.
Right.
You even hid the fact that if you had a girlfriend or not, because you didn't want to turn your female audience off.
Yes.
But now it's just right out there, and I'm part of putting it right out there. I'm leading the pack and putting it right out there.
If that's what it's going to be, Peter Gunz said that's what we going to do then.
Exactly.
So when I look at y'all, I think of certain class. You got a bunch of them, but I think of Reminisce. I think of Straightened Out. I think of Deja Vu, right? So you've done these records. So on this new project, when people expect something similar to that, you know, you've grown. There's different things that happen in your life. Is it a battle to be like, that's what I talked about then, this is what I'm talking about now, or can they still coexist?
I don't think it's a battle. I think it's about a growth process.
Okay.
And when we were little boys, if you look at the videos, we were little boys. Of course, Gunz had a lot more hair, but we were little kids. And
blow.
with maturity and growth, there's a lot more to talk about. You know, when we first started off, of course, my kids were little kids, and now they're grown men who've graduated colleges. So, you know, it's a different conversation now.
Yeah.
And it's a different approach. But yet it's the same talent, it's the same hunger, and it's the same opportunity.
And that's the winning ingredients right there.
But we do send a few reminders that we can go that route if need be.
Yes, true.
Remember who you are,
let you know.
Peter Gunz. You know what I'm saying?
just you know, you don't ever want them to think, you know, look, man, you know, you always have that, you know, CL talked about and reminisce.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Know?
A classic, by the way.
Oh, man.
Rome, we were just talking about that song.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, and just a classic. What was the magic like behind making that song? Because as soon as I say your name, CL, throughout the station, everybody, I reminisce. Everybody's
it's automatic.
It's automatic. Everybody, it's just stuck in their head.
I think it's about paying homage to the people who got you here. I think, of course, you know, music has done a lot for me. But before music, there was family. There was a family structure. When I couldn't take care of myself, these were the people who took care of me. These are the people who got me to the point where I could take care of myself now, and that came with good parenting, that came with a lot of love and a lot of focus, and that's what I got as a little kid. And I was able to I wanted to give that to other people who didn't have it, who didn't have an opportunity to taste that black family life. I wanted to give it to them, because not everybody had everything, but what we did have was love.
That's powerful right there.
Super powerful.
You know, and I think about that record. So Peter Gunz, let's talk about my days at Power 106, right? When I first got in radio game, and of course, you know, Deja Vu. Whose idea was it to go ahead and say Compton, baby, Long Beach? Because I thought that was genius to do that.
Well, you know, there's a funny story behind that. Is that Tommy Mottola, Donnie Ienner, personally called me because I refused, and I refused because LL Cool J said, leave the song Authentically New York and let the world just follow what it is. Don't switch it up.
So there was a little struggle there.
So the A&R staff was like, yo, you got to do it. I said, nah, man, my idol, LL said. And then the big bosses came down and said, listen, you stuck at gold. Do this mix, because it wasn't just Compton. It was Texas, so Dallas,
So
Fort
y'all had to
Worth.
do across the
Not
country.
y'all, me. Tariq got to sit home because all he go if it wasn't for the Bronx, but I had to go and sing Dallas, people got crazy game. Oakland got crazy game, you know.
Yeah.
LA, so, but he was right. Maybe 3 weeks later, the record went platinum after that. So
That's awesome.
He was
called it.
smart
Yeah.
because he knew if you customize it to each
Oh,
market,
man.
but you
everybody was
guys
just going to
don't
be so much
understand.
pride.
Y'all don't understand because y'all only
What do we
looking
not
at
understand,
this
Peter
month.
Gunz?
I had to sing this thing 2 days. I was singing that same melody, and they would give me the cities I had to put. But that's just here.
Right.
I
Right.
think I had Australia, different places. The record was
Yeah.
taking off. So, but and then you know it's just one of those things that was frustrating because although it gave me the popularity that I wanted, I didn't own any publishing on the song. We had to relinquish. In order for us to use that sample, we had to give up the publishing to Steely Dan.
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm singing this for a song. I'm not even going to be making the money in Australia or these different
yes.
places. But, you know, to keep the popularity going, and maybe we'll make another one, maybe something like that. So it was bittersweet,
Yeah.
so to speak. So, but, you know, listen, people ask for those versions all the time. I don't know where they are.
But you know what? I feel like, too, like in this game is chess, you know what I mean? Not checkers. And
Yes.
we're playing a long game. Right. And so that's a prime example of we're playing a long game. Like, yeah, I may not get from it, but you know what I mean? Here's the take from
Right.
doing something like that.
Right.
You know, and with that being said, we were bumping so many ways yesterday. Man. We was
Yeah,
like,
man.
yes, I drove 3,000 miles for this
Taste
gangster
of that
shit.
game.
Come on.
Yeah, Quik is, you know, man, this is a hard one. Quik was, at the time when I came out here, I was working with Shaquille. Shaquille was on. He went to Orlando. Then right while we in Orlando working on Shaq's
Was that for straight playing, or what was that before or after that?
That was during that time, but he was in Orlando playing for the Magic,
right?
And then he signed with the Lakers. So we went from Orlando. I was there. It's a big long story, so I ain't gonna go into that. But when we got to LA, I was bitter with LA over Biggie.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just a bitter feeling, and it's just the East Coast West Coast thing was still resonating a little bit. So I get a beat for straight playing, and I write to it, and I said, "Yo, who did this beat?" They said DJ Quik. I was like, "Oh man!"
Why you didn't want to do it?
Smack dab in the middle of the, the end of it. But I was like, "This dude is amazing." So when I laid the reference verse for it, he said, "Who's that?" Bring him to the studio. And I came to the studio. We hit it off. We start playing songs, and once you put that ignorance aside, he became my favorite producer. He is amazing.
Super talented.
Yeah.
So when I left the studio, he called. He said, "Would you want to jump on a song with me?" I said, "Hell yeah!" U-turn came back. He played the So Many Ways beat,
and that's how it came together.
You go hard in your verse, like real shit.
Thanks.
Right.
Made me want to cuss right now. That's all I'm saying. But with that being said, so we have our huge concert, Crush Groove, Ice Cube, T.I., Redman, Method Man, DJ Quik, Sugar Free. You've been in the studio with DJ Quik. Like, I just want KDAY Nation. I just want you guys to get a taste from Peter Gunz, like what Quik is going to give us on stage. You already know.
Let me tell you something, man. Quik is a genius. So just remember I said this. Listen to the sound. He literally goes in the studio and mixes what he comes out of those speakers. Like he performed out here with El DeBarge. I'm so impressed by his music is incredible, but his sound.
Yeah.
Quik will buy an album like Prince and go in the studio and remaster it because he don't like the way it sounds.
Yeah.
So he'll remaster Prince's album. So the sound, I mean, I want to come back. I want to do So Many Ways. Quik, if you're hearing this, bring me back.
Hey, well, listen, Crush Groove's on Saturday. Just hop on stage. Let's go.
If you're still in town,
Yes,
just pull up
I'm
on
just
Saturday.
saying.
We'll make that happen real quick.
Dope.
It'll
feel me?
happen.
Yeah.
Man.
CL Smooth, I have a question for you really quick. So your track, All I Know, was featured on NBA Live 08. How was that, first of all? Because to me, video games and hip-hop go hand in hand. That's so big. And the fact that you were in the studio with DJ Jazzy Jeff, like he's another legend, just like two kings in the studio. I love to, because like I said, I don't get the privilege of really being in the studio with these legends. So I like to learn things. And is there anything that maybe DJ Jazzy Jeff taught you, which I don't even know because you're CL Smooth, but if that's even possible, but something that maybe you can, each one teach one, pass on to us?
He just taught me that he just set the table of good energy. I think when you work with him, what I remember most is how comfortable he made me to work with him. He laid everything out, whether it was weed or food or drinks or anything. He laid it out. I had my own pens and a lineup of pens and paper, and he just had everything comfortable for me, like it was just comfortable, and I wrote it right there for him, and it was just like a great experience. I love to have great experiences when you're in the middle of working, because it makes it seem like you're really not working.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That was the experience I got.
I think about studio sessions and I think about on-stage performances.
Yeah.
Which one do you feel more of a safe haven in? We'll start with you, CL Smooth. Like, is it in the studio or is it on stage?
The stage.
No way.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought you would say the studio.
I really thought you were about to say the studio.
Peter Gunz would be like, give me the fucking stage.
Yeah.
I like the stage.
Yeah.
I'm surprised with that too.
I feel very
because
comfortable.
he be in his zone in the studio. I love it.
Wow, but you'd rather be on.
But it's a zone that you're not able to share with everybody, because this is your moment. This is your moment to create. But then when you come out of that, you're so eager to share it with somebody. And the only way to do that on that platform is a stage for people to test it out, because that's where you get to develop your skills and allow people to see how skillful you are.
If this has been a pop quiz, I would have failed that one.
No, but I get that. That's crazy. Now that he explained it that way, I'm always eager to wait till they hear this. Wait till they hear this line. Wait till they so yeah, I get that. That makes sense. But yeah, I love the stage. You know me. I like the cameras.
I already know that.
So I'm gonna ask this off the wall questions. This is because I have you guys in the studio.
No, I never hit it.
It doesn't even pertain to the damn interview.
Hit it.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
So Aaron Carter and Benzino are gonna get in the boxing ring together.
What is that about, man? I mean,
No comment.
that look right there said it all. That look right there said it all.
No, they really
son.
gonna box.
Well, I'm commentating that fight.
Oh
whoa,
my God!
wait a
No way,
minute.
breaking news. Yes.
Are you?
We just announced it on the radio today. Yeah.
How many rounds is this fight supposed to go?
Yes.
I don't know, 3. I
3
believe
rounds.
3 during.
I don't think it'll go 3.
Aaron Carter said he's ready for it.
I don't
He's
think it'll
ready
go
for
3.
it.
Aaron Carter's just trying to get another bag. He gonna get his ass whooped, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of little surprises that was supposed to happen on that. I'm not supposed to talk about it, but even
Oh.
I mean, we ain't gonna tell
my
nobody.
ex-wife was supposed to fight.
No way.
Amina was supposed to fight.
Who was
on this
Amina
card.
supposed to fight?
I can't. I don't know if I'm supposed to.
Damn.
They're gonna kill me if I tell.
We ain't trying to mess up that money, dog. But
No.
but if you can still get away with it, tell us. We here for it.
I'll tell y'all behind the scenes.
Okay, that's what's up.
Okay.
Really? Okay, so you're gonna be
But
commentating.
I don't think it's gonna happen though. You know, she want. I begged her not to, but I can't control it. She, she's her own person. I was like, come on now.
Look.
I don't want my daughter seeing your face. She was like, "What makes you think something gonna happen to my face?"
Because Amina's
Heard
spicy.
Well, now she is. People think she's this soft butterfly, so she want to show.
She want to let everybody know.
I get big.
Float like a butterfly,
Yeah.
sting like a bee.
Sting like
There
a bee.
you go.
All right.
CL Smooth, Peter Gunz, Odd Couple. We cannot wait for that,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all come back and run that back for us.
Thank you,
doubt.
man. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you,
Yeah,
Ron.
come
And
on,
when you
LA,
guys
I love you.
tour, can you come and make a stop to
Oh,
Oh,
no
absolutely.
doubt. No
Please.
doubt.
Absolutely.
That'd
No
be
doubt.
awesome.
Y'all got me extending my trip. I didn't know this concert was Saturday. I'm
Yes, sir.
saying.
Might have to do it.
Let's do it.
I was supposed to leave Friday.
Yeah, but I
Tell
mean,
you,
listen.
we'll make it happen real
Yes.
quick.
It's all your
We'll pull you up
peers.
there.
Oh, shout out to G1. G1 produced 2 amazing tracks for me and CL Smooth.
Yeah,
Shout out to
awesome guy.
G1. Him and Quik used to, they was collaborating. They might still, not say used to, but yeah, he gave us some good music. I can't talk about Quik without talking about G1.
Well,
Okay.
listen, I just say, you know what I'm saying? Peter Gunz hops on stage with Quik. I'm just saying CL Smooth, you know what I mean? Goes ahead and blesses us with an appearance.
So many
A
ways.
performance. I'm just saying, yes.
What's
You
going
know,
on for you?
KDAY Nation would go freaking
Oh, they would lose it.
bananas.
They would
Like they
lose
would
it.
lose their shit. You step on our stage.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to arrange some.
Yeah, maybe we need to arrange something.
Yeah.
There it is right there.
I'm here.
Yeah.
We gotta just talk to
Really?
CL. I'll
Hey.
say.
All right.
We gotta
Done
convince
deal.
CL.
Thank
Well,
you
look,
guys
man.
so much for
Thank
stopping
you.
by.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
We
This is the
appreciate
first
you.
hip hop station in the world, 935 KDAY, when it was 1580 AM. So it's only right that this legendary station welcomes you, legendary artists.
Thank you.
Like
And
seriously.
this is our
Thank
first
you.
interview together on a radio station.
Bucket list.
We got that? Yup.
Yeah.
Did y'all
Bucket
get that?
list.
Because we got
the
this.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they dropped some gems. We appreciate y'all,
Thank
man,
you.
for
No
sure.
doubt.
Appreciate you. Thank you.